We're live.
Just about.
About an hour after the 0-0 victory over Bromley. What did you say to them at half time, Tim? Because it was a very different performance second half.
I just told them to go out and start being brave. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a rabbit in headlights at the moment. I said to them before the game, if this side has to be pressed from the word go, and then they're not the side that they're portrayed to be at the where their league relies at the moment, and that's why I was so disappointed first half with that lack of pressing. But second half is a case of they had a bit of a flea in their ear, but it's a case of being brave, taking responsibility, and I was very encouraged that second half.
Yeah, there were a lot of powerful, gutsy performances second half. I thought Chris Breach, Nathan Green, I thought had his best game for us perhaps second half.
Yeah, there was. Breach is immense. Cobbsy's done an admirable job going back there, into the centre of defence. Yeah, Nathan's a young lad, but his heart's in the right place. He's got a fantastic attitude. He's a little bit rough around the edges, but that's his youth. But you can't fault his commitment. He's gone on there and he's had a right go. And with their winger going off, I think was proof of that. But no, I think Dave's reaction to not starting tonight was a real positive one. I thought we see the real Dave Wheeler for the first time since Farrock when he came on there. So I'm pleased for Dave and his reaction. And Silver worked hard in the midfield. It was a tough job first half. I think once he got to grips with it, he asserted himself, and him and Jammer sort of done quite well second half.
Jermaine Wright again just seems to make us a calmer side and a sort of cleverer side somehow. Yeah. I mean, Jammer would be the first to admit, he's losing his youth. The legs are slowing down a bit, but what he's got is a quick brain, an intelligent brain, and he often finds himself in space. And at times you can count on probably one hand the amount of times he gives it away. And then, as I say, he organises. He organises people around him, which we've probably, when we went through that period of time where we're conceding goals for fun, we were probably missing that, that sort of general organisation. Yeah, again, unlucky with injuries, having to lose Andy Pearson in the first 10 minutes. I really felt for him. I just saw him limping out. He's an ankle ligament injury. A bad one. Yeah, bad enough for it to, he's swelled up twice the size. I think, he's going to be missing Saturday. So we're getting, as I say, numbers are a little bit thin on the ground. So, we might have to have a look at that and assess that and see if what we can do between now and Saturday. But no, I feel for the lad because, again, he's another young boy with fantastic attitude. And we're going to need everybody with that kind of attitude, to get out of this. But it felt like a turning point, that second half. I mean, the crowd at the end were well up for it and excited, and it felt like some kind of spirit was in the side that I know you've been wanting and encouraging and nurturing and trying to get out of them, but it felt like it was there. It felt felt like a team that you'd be proud of. Yeah,
definitely. But that's a bare minimum. That's been portrayed to them all the time. That is a bare minimum. I see them in training. I see the way they train, and I get very frustrated when we get the kind of level of performance that we've had. As I say, counting Saturday was a good turning point for us. But they know themselves that second half isn't extraordinary. It is at the moment because we haven't quite performed, but that's a bare minimum. That's touched on the Western Supermare kind of spirit and level of performance, and the St Albans, and we're a match for anybody in there if we're prepared to sort of put that level of commitment in that we did second half, and we have to do that more often from the word go.
Sure, but when we spoke after Braintree, you said you were excited for tonight.
I was. It was quelled first half. I must admit, I wasn't so excited that first 45.
You excited for Staines on Saturday?
Yeah, positively. Looking forward to it. I've got to obviously have a look at the availability. We're not sure. Obviously, Pearson's going to be out. Hutch is still struggling. Jammer for for his family reasons might not be there for Saturday. So there's much work to be done between now and then. But no, again, I'm glad it was that way round. If you're going to have two halves of chalk and cheese, I'm glad the cheese side of it was second half, because it encourages us ready for Saturday.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to it.
I am indeed.
See you there.
No problem.
Cheers. Have a good night, Tush.
Thanks very much. Bye bye.